The 8th of September 2023. It's a good day enough in Ireland. This is Kite and Bemjamin Franklin. Now, I made a video yesterday about this long story that has always been said, that Bemjamin Franklin went out on a thundery day and he had a kite. And I often flew a kite, and he had to have a piece of wire out of it to bring down the current from the discharge of the static electricity in the air to the earth. Now, there are a few things that are factual. A lightning is a build-up of static electricity. It builds up in the atoms in the air and in the molecules in the air, and it's there building up. Sometimes it may dissipate slowly. You may not hear any thunder. Sometimes it builds up a lot, and when it builds up enough to a sufficiently high power, it will discharge to the earth. It may actually discharge to other clouds. I've seen it going across the sky. But normally it'll discharge down to the earth, and that'll be a flash of lightning coming straight down. Not too often you see lightning itself, but when you do, you might see it going this way and then turning and going down. It searches for the earth. Okay, so you have that. Now, what Franklin was trying to do was to prove that the lightning from the air, the discharge of static electricity, would come into a wire conductor and move to earth. That is perfectly feasible. That would work if you could get a way of having something well up in the clouds on a thundery day with a wire out of it. You could possibly register a voltage at the ground. But there are a number of things. Number one, you do not get wind with thunderstorms in Ireland or in the United States, because I was in the United States usually in this time of year in September, and I saw lightning, and it does not behave any different to Ireland, and there is no wind with it whatsoever, and there's no wind with it yesterday when we had it here in Ireland. None. N-O-N-E. So how did he get the kite up in the air? The second point is, if he was holding, as is shown in the pictures and sketches, if he was holding a conductor in his hand, how did he protect himself from being a part of the short to the earth? He was standing on the earth. He appears to have no insulation or anything else. If you're inside in a car with rubber tires, you are very safe in very severe thunder and lightning. Very safe, because the four tires and the tubes are great insulation. Okay? And the parts on the axles are all rubber bushioned and all that. So you have a great chance. But the thing about it is, he would be extremely dangerous doing that. So there's the first thing. How did he get the kite up with no wind? How did he survive the electric discharge that came down the wire? There's the 2 points. And when you look at those things, folks, I'm saying it's an old wife's tale. It never happened. It never happened. It's one of those things that got legs by people talking through their hat that didn't know what they were talking about. And you'll notice in my videos, I tend always to be bringing people back to reality. Let's get back to reality, whether it's on wind energy, solar energy, electric cars, the Ukraine, or whatever. There is a reality. And if you're divorced from reality, you're in cloud cuckoo delusion land. And that's where a lot of people are at this stage of the game. Do you get my point? I'd like someone to explain to me how you can fly a kite on a calm day, how you can hold a wire that supposedly has many thousands of volts. Now, there's a capacitor inside in a microwave oven, and it can store 2,000 volts. And there's a warning always about taking those asunder. If it's still charged and you touch it, it can kill you. It can actually kill you. I have them here where I took them out of microwave ovens, and I treat them with great caution. So that's my point. I'd like to get my viewers to tell me I'm wrong, but I think my viewers will virtually very soon see, and I might put this video under other scientific videos. Bemjamin Franklin did nothing of the sort. He never let a kite up in the air. He never showed a discharge down through the wire. And as well as that, he had a witness present. And how did he manage that? And also, even you put up the kite, the lightning rarely comes where you are. Usually when you see lightning, you'll see it, you'll count a minute or two while the sound is coming towards you. And how was he just in exactly the right place? Now, it has happened. It has killed people in this country. I knew people who were killed by lightning. I actually gathered potatoes with a chap that was later killed by a lightning bolt. And I've seen it coming very close to where I was, and it lets an outrageous large whack. That thunder you hear, that's all dissipated sound. When it comes right beside you, it's like cracking a tree. It's like cracking a big board, breaking it asunder. It's extremely loud, and it's extremely fast. You will see the flash. You'll hear this outrageous crack. When that crack dissipates over along the air, the clouds keeps it down. There's usually clouds, and the clouds keep it from rising up, and you get that rolling effect along the further you are out from it. Divil damn the bit, not a hope did Bemjamin Franklin put a kite up and do anything like what is attributed to him. And so say me, I don't know whether, so say you. It's a cod, false, fake news. You see, we have not fake news here. That's it, folks. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. We always have to face reality in the end. Thank you very much.